Okay, and so the final part is production. And there's a picture of a chicken there, and I'll explain that in a minute. Basically, this is all about understanding what happens to your system when it launches. And at Demonware, one of the most important things we do is collect lots and lots of metrics. This is really important for load testing. How are we going to know how our machines are doing? We record roughly about 3,500 metrics per second. So we also have a scaling problem when it comes to recording our metrics as well. That's for another day. Well, then what we have, so basically we record about 3,500 requests per second, and we have Nagios plugins, typically written in Python, that basically are checking the value of these metrics constantly. And if, for example, request time on matchmaking goes below a certain threshold, it'll automatically fire off an email saying, hey, you guys may want to check into this. It's not looking too well. We also record all of our metrics using a tool called Graphite. And it's just like a graphing tool that allows us to basically record all of our request time, number of concurrently connected users, for example. There's a screenshot of Graphite. And you can see the type of request we're dealing with there. That's for one of the Call of Duty games, and we're looking at 25,000 requests per second at peak there. And here's a picture from our live ops room, our operations room. They have two giant TVs that show all of our graphs so they can keep an eye on them. What you also notice underneath is that there's 2 bottles of whiskey as well. I won't comment on that. I think they just celebrate after a successful game. One important thing we try to do is have tunable services. So, okay, we're not perfect, things go wrong. Okay? Something that you couldn't foresee happening does happen, and then things break. We try to make all of our services as tunable as possible. And I have a picture of a chicken in here because sometimes it can be referred to as chicken switches. So we see that, a service like matchmaking might be performing as well as it should be. We can basically